Hey, this is Matt once again with the bets in the video, and there's a paid request for Bjorn. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. And for those interested in requesting any type of videos, feel free to send it either directly to my PayPal. Make sure to use the family friends option, otherwise PayPal takes a cut of it. Or CashApp, Patreon, I do have those. All those links are down in the info box down below, and down there. But Bjorn wanted me to look at another album of Iron Maiden called Peace of Mind. Peace of Mind is the fourth album they released. It came out in 1983. And it features songs like Where Eagles Dare, Revelations, Flight of Icarus, Die With Your Boots On, Still Life, To Tame a Land, I've Got the Fire, Cross-Eyed Mary, and others. Now, I don't really know how long this review will be. I apologize that will be much of a review, because I think like this, Bjorn has had me review Iron Maiden albums, each one. If he wants to send more, feel free. I would say at this point, sadly, I'm just not an Iron Maiden fan. I think this really, I thought I would be. I had heard one or two songs, and I guess that was some of the more popular ones, like "Run to the Hills, Run for Your Life," which I do like that song quite a bit. So I thought more of their songs were going to be that more of that catchy element, but I never really feel that way with a lot of these songs, and I don't know why. I'm not a musical expert, can't even talk. I'm not even an English expert or vocabulary expert, let alone a music expert. So I can't tell you as to why, but it's funny. I read something where someone was asking about why they couldn't get into it, and they said, well, the thing is, if you think it's going to be like another band, that's where you're mistaken, because they're definitely their own thing. So if you think it's going to be like Aerosmith, like Metallica, like Megadeth, like all these other bands, it's not. And that's true. It just, there's really not many of these songs that have that kind of catchy theme or catchy beat rhythm to the guitar and the drums that really make you feel enjoyable to me. I don't think the singer has a bad voice. I think some of them, like Revelations, I thought had some really nice guitar work. I would say the closest to this, Flight of Icarus, I would say is my favorite song on the album. I thought that was the closest to be liking a beat of a song on this album. His eyes are ablaze, see the mammon in his glaze, like an eagle fly and touch the sky. I'm like, man, I'm kind of into that. Kind of wish more of the songs were like this. But like Die With Your Boots On, and actually To Tame a Land, I recognize that because someone had me react to that with a Dune music video, because it's a song about Dune, the book, because the movie had not come out yet. So, as not the first or last time they were referenced something, they did one that was on that TV show, The Prisoner, I believe. Yeah, I think it was The Prisoner. And there'd be other references they would do, but I don't know, like I'm listening to their music, and I'm sitting there going, their album covers are great. I love the album covers. Like their album covers are a work of art. Like that just screams heavy metal, especially 80s heavy metal. I love the artwork on them. Like this zombie demon guy chained up in a padded cell. I think that looks really cool. And these are very heavily acclaimed. So I'm alone in that. They're very heavily acclaimed. People love these albums tremendously. But like I said, I'm not a good reviewer when it comes to music. I could blatantly say I do suck at them, because I don't know much about the musical instruments in terms of how to indicate what's right or wrong about a certain song on that front. It really does just as simple, well, I liked it, oh, I don't, that type of thing. where it just, I don't know how else to explain it. If it doesn't hit me, then it's like, okay, it didn't hit me, but I don't know how to verbalize it in the best manner. And like I said, Fly of Icarus, To Tame a Land, like, again, that was interesting because it was a song about Dune. That's really the only two I could really take away from this. The others, like Revelations, like I said, had some nice guitar work, so maybe that one. But like Still Alive and I've Got the Fire, it just, either they started sounding similar to each other. That even as of now I can't differentiate one from the other, or because they have a lot of that catchy beat rhythm that I can't really verbalize in that front either. So like I said, I don't know what it is. I feel bad because I know it's not much of a review, but I'm kind of struggling with what to say. I can at least, have a little bit from what other people say about it. I mean, obviously, there's people on YouTube that do a much better job. Almost Human is another one guy, and they compare it, or they're ranking the songs. Apparently, in December '82, drummer Clive Burr ended his association with the band due to personal and tour schedule problems, and was replaced by another guy who was part of the French band Trust. The band went to Jersey to compose the songs, take over the hotel. The album was later mixed at Electric Lady Studios in New York City. This is the first of 4 Iron Maiden albums that were not named after a song featured on the album itself. The release's working title was Food for Thought, until the band came up with the title Peace of Mind in a pub in Jersey. To Tame a Land, inspired by Frank Herbert's sci-fi novel Dune. Sun and Steel, based on the life of a samurai, Musashi. Still Alive, influenced by the Ramsey Campbell short story The Inhabitant of the Lake. Yeah, I remember hearing this. To Tame a Land was going to be called Dune, but Frank Herbert, he doesn't like rock bands, he doesn't like heavy rock bands, and he especially doesn't like bands like Iron Maiden, so they couldn't use the name Dune. It became the band's highest charting album thus far, peaked at number 14 in the Billboard 200. In 1983, Kerrang! Published a poll of the greatest metal albums of all time, and Peace of Mind ranked number 1, and The Number of the Beast at number 2. Reviews were mostly positive. Easily an album that belongs in your collection. One described it as essential for anyone with even the most basic interest in heavy metal. It was number 21 on IGN's list of the top 25 metal albums in 2007. So I'm alone in that. And I mean, it's only 9 songs, so it doesn't overstay its welcome. It's only like 45 minutes long total to listen to it all. Quest for Fire, which is a reference to the movie Quest for Fire. But I don't know what it is with this band. It's just, for some reason, I don't know if it's just the way they play and it feels like a bit of chaos. I can't put in words. I don't know why. I'm not trying to be different. I'm not trying to be, I gotta go against the grain. It just, Sally's not for me. Just not my cup of tea. I'm trying to curious if there's like a top 100 favorite heavy metal bands. Yeah, here, Iron Maiden number 2. But I like some of Black Sabbath. I like Metallica. Judas Priest, I like their new album that came out in 2024. Motorhead, I like some of those. Hellraiser. I've liked Megadeth. I like Ozzy. Man of War, I've liked some of them. I believe. Let's all stand together. I believe. Alice in Chains. I especially love the song Wood. Korn, I've liked some of them. Stand, wait for me. Down to the ground. Faith No More. I've liked some of their stuff. Where's Stone Temple Pilots? That's gotta be on this list, right? Where's Stone Temple Pilots? How come Stone Temple Pilots aren't on here? I like White Zombie. I like Dokken. I don't mind Twisted Sister. There's a top 100 and there ain't no Stone Temple Pilots? What the fuck? Unless they weren't... People didn't call them metal. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Anyway, I got Stone Temple because I love that song they did for the Crow soundtrack. Time to take it right. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Sorry about that, Bjorn. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take care for now. Bye-bye.